Yeah, so another thing that I really appreciate about that song was when now that was the first time that I started working with my bro.
Okay, we've not talked video, about Jay Blessing all this time.
No, because the video was done by Jay Blessing. Is when now
in fact, we've been talking for 3 hours hata hujataja Jay Blessing too in the beginning.
Okay, so Jay Blessing, actually this is how we met with Jay Blessing. So you know, I was still working.
What do you mean this is how you met with him? You are brothers?
No, we are, but you see now I didn't know who he was.
Okay, but
I knew this. Okay,
when he was born, who's older? You, of course.
I'm older.
Yeah,
but I
same
remember
mother.
No,
same
different
father.
Same father.
Okay, same father.
But I remember a kid somewhere, you know, when we were still in Dandora. I remember there was a kid, there was a lady who had a kid who used to come at home. And I remember because I already said I didn't grow up as a kid. I knew things, and I remember the lady was cute, and alikuwa najua nikaa mix ya Msomali na Mkikuyu. That's what I knew. So later I came to know is Mnubi and stuff. Yeah. So mi bado niko walking zangu from City Stadium mbele huko ndo gari za Buruzi zilikuwa zinanini. So I walk up until Baricho Road. So this day yenye natembea sasa kutoka, at that time I'm staying in Umoja. So I see a guy amesimama hapo Baricho Road kwa stage. Ameshika trumpet. You get, but I was shocked because he looked like me. You get, so I'm confused. I'm so confused by there at this time. So nikamfuata. Mambo poa. Uko poa? Niko poa. Mimi naitwa Saint na niko studio hapa. Nafanya hapa Homeboys. Akanambia okay poa, mimi naitwa Blessing. Poa, I can have your number. Akanipatia namba yake na mimi nikampatia namba yangu. I don't know, but there was something drew me to him. See, like the way you may be walking and then something drew it, like I was drawn because I felt paka nilikuwa nashanga, wow, this is so weird. Who is this guy and whatever.
Paka you even ask a stranger for his number. Now even he must have felt connected because he gave you.
Yeah, he gave me. Okay. I don't know what, maybe he'll say his own nini. But also at that time alikuwa naishi Umoja. Kumbe hiyo time pia alikuwa ashaniona huko. But we are still not communicating. But also he must have had that thing of, but this guy, I know this guy. Huyu ni nani, you get. So that's 2008 or 9. That time alikuwa anaenda kufanya video ya dem fulani inaitwa Njets alipass. She was a gospel artist. Alidai, lakini hiyo siku yenye alikuwa anaenda kufanya hiyo video, cause aliniambia anaenda kufanya video, yeye ndo alikuwa actor kwa hiyo video. Yeah. So I meet Jay Blessing, and then now we just meet. Kukiwa na any function ya gospel, Blessing is there. Najua tu kuna msee anaitwa Blessing.
And so you don't know he's your bro?
I don't know anything.
Okay, this is insane.
Yeah, so I'm walking. Gone up directed by Jay Blessing. I was like, wow, okay, nice, because he did a good job.
Yeah,
and then now
crazy.
Me and My House comes in. Ekodida, Me and My House.
Are you the one who produced Me and My House?
Yes.
But you did produce Nikona. Nikona was NYNP.
Yeah, NYNP.
So, okay, wait. We have to stop and talk about that because we ran over it.
Okay.
Me and My House was Ekodida's second song.
Yes.
And just to show also how big and impactful he was, Ekodida got signed on to Safaricom Live with 2 songs.
You know how we got signed? Remember that time I'm already inside, like Nico Homeboys, now they know I'm a producer and stuff. And I'm also...
Yes, because that time it was called Kenya Live.
Kenya
Live was being...
Safaricom Kenya Live
was
done by
Homeboys.
Yes. Then I was told by Alf to look for gospel artists because they didn't know. They were like, bring your people. So who do I call? Alan Aaron. Actually, every single gospel artist on Kenya Live, I recommended them. But then there was a big issue because Emoji had already done stuff. They had already done their hit song.
Which one? Emoji had so many hit songs.
No, at that time there was zing, 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 and then there was the other one. ile song yenye now the biggest song, don't let him go.
Yeah, let him go.
So yeah, so he was, you know, they were known. And then we had done a song na Emoji called Naona Macho, and then now at that time I brought them at Homeboys.
Finish featuring Eunice
Njeri, yes.
Boss, we are going to talk about these songs. You can't run over them like that. Those are big songs.
Yeah, so
you're the one who produced Naona Macho.
Naona Macho, yes.
Macho, I mean.
Naona Macho, yes.
I love, that's my best Emoji song.
It was really cool. It was really cool. And then now choosing Emoji, Alan Aaron and other acts also, it was not a problem. But when it came to Ekodida, in fact they were calling him Ekodida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then people were like, who is he? So Safaricom Kenya Live, it's about to start. Remember, the reason why I was also inside it because I remember Alf told me to pray for Safaricom Kenya Live. You remember the God of Saints?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like just pray. I remember when Alf got the contract, he called me. Akanipeleka studio fulani. Kuna studio fulani zilikuwa huko chini. Yeah. Akanambia the contract is here. We've gotten it. I prayed though for that project. So now they were having like, we don't know who Ekodida is. Remember his video is so bad. Even Focus on Jesus we did.
No, Focus on Jesus bado haikuwa imetoka when he got that contract.
Yes.
He had 2 songs.
Yeah, Yo Me and My House. Yo Me and My House, actually what happened? Me and
My House was shot by AMP. The video before that was financed by Kijiji Nikona, and that's a different story. That was actually supposed to be Chit Chat's finance. But we decided to, we were mentoring Ekodida, and we decided
let's also get Ekodida. Ekodida, yes. Now Ekodida, we met Ekodida when we were, because he was doing poetry.
Yes, he was at Mad Love.
He was at Mad Love. So we met. At that time, we spoke to, so mimi nilikuwa naenda umo, napanda mat ya Kam South B, ya napanda mat ya kwenda Madhare. Yeah. But we spoke until 10. Then Eko is like, nye Saint, uko kwetu saizi, mimi siwezi enda. Said I beat 2 people. Cops or gangsters. Kambia ina noma, tuende place ya kwenye nakaa. So I'm staying in 1 bedroom. My mattress yangu ilikuwa hapo chini, nikakam naye tukanua food. Actually that was the last money I had was 50 bob, and that 50 bob I gave Ekodida kipole na kuchoma. But I remember by the time tumekam na Ekodida, tukakama kasikiza songs zangu zingine mbaya, but alikuwa anazilike because you know we are both suffering, and they were very emotional songs and they were produced badly. And then now in the morning I'm like, yo, by the way, we can record. But sasa shida ya kurecord Homeboys, you need money, you don't have money. So we'll go there very early in the morning, like 6 o'clock. So tulitembea kutoka South B mpaka Baricho Road. I remember I only had 50 bob, na hiyo 50 bob ndo nilimpatia nini Eko. Then tukaingia studio, we recorded Me and My House. By 8:30 tushamaliza hiyo song, I think by 7 or something akaishia home, ndo tukatoa As for Me and My House.
God, nataka kugive up. In fact, nimegive up. Tunajua kuna mtu juu atachukua. That is you. As for me and my house, I will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, I will serve the Lord. I wanna live on the Lord's side. I live on the Lord's side. I wanna live on the Lord's side. I live on the Lord's side. Na feel niko fana Jesus kapekea wahi. Na kuwahi juu temptation zimenibid, zimeniwahi. Kuwahi masikio hadi niko deaf, ndio maana nimejump kuliko do. Pri ukiniambia anything siwezi sikiza, juu sina masikio niko juu. Pri kama prodigal son, mina rudi, sina otherwise, sina boo. The last of flesh, nazipiga boo. Ti kwako king, napiga saluti. Nataka kukam back, nifute na mba, juu umenipa mba kuliko 50 mba. na kondo ya baba kukula 10%.
Let me say, Ekodida had favor. In fact, Ekodida is somebody I'm going to definitely interview. That song had such favor. That video ilikuwa mbaya.
Yeah.
Tony Maura, one of the best video. He's the one who shoots a lot of Nyasha's videos now.
Yeah.
But that video got played on the beat.
Yeah, but Echo was already favored.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying. It was favor.
Yeah, but it
but
was,
you're the one who produced that song.
Yes. Then now, hiyo issue sasa ya Ekodida. Who is Ekodida? No one knows him. Especially now the general public, because yes. Safaricom, what they do, they sell cards.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't do any.
Yeah, it's not niche.
And I remember saying, this is the guy that in 6 months is going to be the biggest thing in this industry. I remember saying that. That's why Ekodida was put in that list. And every gospel artist was there. But and another challenging thing is that, and that's when now I came to learn about people, because they're very, like, people also forget. You get. Yeah.
That's how.
So Kenya Live happens.
So okay, who else are you working with? Because now you see, we're on drop two my names. Jimmy Gate, Jimmy Gate. What do you do with Jimmy Gate?
Jimmy Gate now Manyunyu, and then there was another. There's some couple of songs we had already done. We were already doing songs. Na Jimmy Gate tayari. And then at that time now there is now Mad Love album. Now we are doing a mixtape album.
Yes.
And then now Kina Holiday, now I meet Kina Expo and things like that. So
I was even on that album.
Why didn't I record?
There's one song I recorded in Hurlingham.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So now Michelle now comes in. It's like, yo, we do a song. So nikamwambia, by the way, there's this song that I'm doing called Nikianguka. You listen to it. So she listens to Nikianguka, and she's like, yo, I like it. So we record that song. And by the way, we recorded so many songs with Michelle. There's another one also called Kiss na Kudismiss. Paka sasa we started now performing together, Nikianguka. Then I remember at Mad Love we performed. There was another song called Kiss na Kudismiss where we were talking about a guy who's too saved but ni player. So I remember Michelle, I even remember that introduction. It's like, so this next song we are going to do, it's actually a song for guys like him. And then everyone was shocked, like, what? So because they already know Saint P, and they're like, why would you do that, Michelle? Then we do Kiss na Kudismiss and boss to live by your song, boss. And then the rap, and then now Michelle, you know, like the way Michelle now was, so chilled but attitude. But that was a really nice experience. But something that really changed everything was now the influence that now Michelle had on my career at that time, because we had done a Nikianguka, and then she's like, you're saying we can actually do this video na mse fulani anaitwa Tony Maura. Sawa.
Who at the time Michelle was one of the people who was under a company called Washamba Unlimited.
Yes.
Washamba Unlimited went on to become Absolute Media Pictures.
Yes.
And Tony Maura is the one who had shot that video by Ekodida.
Yes. Now.
And the gospel industry that time was doing all these videos with Mawads.
Actually, they were the first. In fact,
yes,
my video was the first video that had words, that had lyrics.
Coming out like that.
Yes.
Saint Busy Michelle. Yeah, that's what's up. Nikianguka, utani inuwa. Nikianguka, utani inuwa. Najua Bwana atakuwa nami. Nijapopotea, nirudishe kwa uwepo wako, Mwenyezi.
Yeah. Nachekera kuna watu
to fake it. Practically wake what I can see make it. Yenye nilitaka settle down, making a home nitengeneze fat. Kumbe wengi walisay no, kapanga strategy za kunivunja ubongo. Walidhani nitavaa masuti to JC ashakuwa de pa my shiny. Pump the volume up to the maximum. I ain't get a fool for I gotta go the round. JC's my saving out, they had it all messed up, I was cold and worn out. They thought everything was over, pumping my stash so my carriage broke up. Sat down when I made to flee, brought down on my knees and was pin please. Nico na jing chong baby, now it was MP me. Bila bling bila rama made be looking back but now I'm 15. Shall realize kuna king was style was some Jew and me whom we talk Jesus Christ.
Stumble, Nikki tumble, Nikki fall, Nikki bend down low, Nikki drop balls, Nikki do his things. Why do you wanna say my gosh? Of course, Michelle, I'm a loss. Kianza kuwaka black sheep, kuleta techniques and my tactics. Kuto mind, kuponyoka be drastic. Me and Endo zangu are plastic. Stop. Me, you Jesus, more than magic. Thank you, Jesus, way we roll, I gotta love it. Loving you could be labeled as a habit.
So I meet Tony Mauro and then I meet Riga. So my Facebook page at that time was called Patrick Mbaru, not Saint P. Then Riga, ndo naonana na Riga, ndo I'm like, oh, kumbe this is guy, ladies, are you coming on the inside? Yeah. So at that time I didn't meet Bupe na pia ukua. So like, hey, manze Riga ni talented man. Wow. Hey, niko hapo niko starstruck but sasa siwezi onyesha najifanya pia hardcore because pia yeye naye yuko zile za Saint P man ana rap nini and then he's like, so kwani Facebook wewe ni nani? Nikamwambia Patrick Mbaru. Saint, who is Patrick Mbaru? No one knows who Patrick Mbaru is. Anauliza Michelle, do you know who Patrick Mbaru is? Michelle is like, no. That's when now I changed my page to Patrick Saint P Mbaru because of Riga. Okay,
back, it's funny. So you drop this song with Alemba. Do musicians start coming to you now?
Of course.
Who else do you work with? What kind of songs do you do?
Of course, Red Sun still. But also, the limitation I had was I'm working at Homeboys, remember? And Homeboys was very expensive at that time to record.
Yes.
So also, yes, artists want to come, but you can't access me because now there is all this limitation. Yes. So ilikuwa lazima tuibe time. So now there's this guy now that comes in. It's called P9. Now P9 come. He come up na a guy called Walson. So they came like to 11, but I was very busy. So they were actually going to another studio. But then they came like at 3 o'clock. So we met. So P9 sayo yuko Dubai, mazee ametoka kona do nini. So I'm like, okay, you want to do music, sawa. Saturdays. At that time P9 is doing dancehall, whatever. So we create like an album or something. But then as we were trying to create, we got an idea called Tikolo, which was now he's singing in like Nigerian. Up to now, people don't think that song was done in Kenya. People thought that guy was Nigerian. That's why it was big, because at that time Nigerian influence had already come in. So any Nigerian nini ilikuwa more like ilikuwa una hit. That's why then Emoji also had started doing Nigerian when they did the first song Papa Godo na.
Did you do anything for Emoji?
Yes, there was Wedding Day also tulifanya na Dili. For you. It was a really, really good song.
Did you do any other song after that? Holy Ghost Fire?
Birthday.
You did Birthday?
Today's your birthday. Then there was Nakuyanza. In that album there are so many songs that and then there is another song actually that really it's actually one of my best songs BMF had done kabisa. It's called A Dream. Walisema it's just a dream, but now I'm living it. But now at that time we don't have money to record at Homeboys. So there was this guy who was a student at Homeboys that had opened a studio in Ngong. So I told them, fine, we don't have money, but there's this friend of mine who was my student that has a studio in Ngong. So the psychology was, I'll bring artists to you to record. And then, you know, through that, you'll be like, oh, this is the project, this is my project, they recorded here. So we went to record that song. Walisema is just a dream, but now I'm living it. And that time, BMF have nothing. They even have a coin like this. Walikuwa place mbaya. You get, but we recorded that because of the album. You know, then Sami sings the chorus na nini. And then now, those songs ziliporeleasiwa sasa, now people now noted now, okay, saying.
Are you the one who did Holy Ghost Fire? Or you didn't?
No,
you didn't do Holy Ghost Fire?
No, that's Yulopa.
Oh,
because
yes,
the album we did
Yulopa.
the album with Yulopa.
Yes.
So mimi nilikuwa na zangu na Yulopa alikuwa na zake. Then now, but I Live For You really also kind of like stamped me, not just as a person who, because every time people were like, oh, you want a beat that has energy, Saint P atakupea, you get. So I Live For You really changed so much because it was very emotional. And it was one of them, like at that time, kulikuwa kuna song kama hiyo, because anything dancehall was rapped by kina Daddy Owen and kina Rafton. So that one became like, you know, Sami singing and then there is a rap.
It was like worship for this new generation.
Exactly.
You know.
And so your song, I think ika nominated, then I think they won, sijui nini, then all of a sudden, na mimi na my humility yangu, it's like, oh, Saint, ni hitmaker, sijui nini. So now ikaanza kwa hiyo. So any song that I do, it's Tikolo came, Kit.
Talk about the one with Eunice Njeri and MOG.
So
and another group that MOG were mentoring.
Which group is that?
Forgotten. There's some group where Wakina MOG come from. They sing in that song. Or they in the video.
Skiza.
Yes, Skiza.
Skiza.
Yeah.
Yes. But Naona Macho was a good, for me I think it was a really great experience because MOG were now singing. They were not rapping in that. Hata nakumbuka nikiambia Kenti, I think Kenti unaweza imba. Boss actually, because they really did a different song. But also at that time, in my life at that time, yes, I was doing, but I was still broke. I was sitting being paid like 15K or something. And now remember, I had already forgotten everything about home. Now I could have pesa yangu ilikuwa ikifika 5th, hiyo 15K imeisha. Yeah, so I used to survive up until nilipwe tena, you see. So Naona Macho was that song that really kept hope alive for me. Naona Macho yakinitazama kwa upendo. Inuka uangaze, but also, you know, working with Eunice Njeri.
Wananipenda baba, hao leo wamenitenga mimi, tuliokula nao meza moja, hao baba ni wananicheka, waliosema nitaweza, wanasema yangu kuisha.
And also the fact that there was a time in Nigeria alikuwa record because alikuwa anasema See, I don't know what he was going through. Nikamwambia Eunice Njeri, usiwache kurekodi kwa sababu ya pesa, because Eunice Njeri, what you did for me at that time, I was a nobody and you chose to work with me. I will always honor that. Hata Eunice Njeri akisema Saint, by the way, nataka unifanyie song, I shall never ask for even a single cent. So fast forward now to...
So the T9 one, below. Now secular wise, what have you done for Red Sun?
Which song? There was a song was called Sexy what? Stripper Heels. Red Sun, I like it. It's called Stripper Heels.
Check it. Yeah. Cause where the girl them at me there so pretty and so sexy up, me love me say so. I meet the girl them want, that's the way that we go. Some of them a try say that me got the ego. Yeah, me girl, because me love the way you're simple. Pretty face, pretty smile, pretty dimple. Work it hard for me girl, me know you're able. Bring it back to the top, love the way you jiggle. Mix it up, because you capture me with your eyes. Me love the way you shake up when you're shaking your thighs. Cause now me really happy that you give me the blind. So give me uno love, come and make me reply. Put on the sleeper heels and work it out. Just pause for a minute, my girl, come blow me out. Come me love for your heart, me love for your heart. Come me love for your heart, me love for your heart. Come me love for your heart, me love for your heart. Come me love for your heart, me love for your heart. I'd like to know you, everything about you. Cute like a Lamborghini.
But a lot of, I think pia Red Sun nayo pia, I think wali fall out na Homeboys, because you know Red Sun was working under Homeboys, so a lot of the projects we did for Red Sun zilikuwa Homeboys owned.
Yes, I get
so
what you
they
mean.
could not be released because they, I don't know, Red Sun pia nao walikuwa wamesainiwa sijui wapi, like there was so much nini. But so at Homeboys 20 Tikolo ikatoka. Tikolo was now the song that everyone refused. It was Saint who has done it, because the beat was not here, the accent was not here. Nigeria was hitting, so it was Nigerian.
Willy, 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 yeah. Yeah. Willy, 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 yeah. B9. Tikolo, 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 aye. Everybody say tikolo, 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 aye. Big pocket size, for the love of money. When time go, come be sure, come there be no more worry. You a messiah, me call you Lovey. In my heart, go my mind, blow you are the best. You they make me follow, 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 follow you. You they make me follow, 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 follow you. You they make me follow, 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 follow you. You they make me follow, 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 follow you. Everybody say Tikolo, 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 aye. Bumper to bumper, Tikolo, 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 aye. Everybody say Tikolo, 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 aye. Bumper to bumper, Tikolo, 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 aye. Everybody say like a breeze, so cool my stress. In your heart I rest, I meditate, you are me taste. Like my mommy.
And then also I didn't want people to know that it was recorded at Homeboys, because now I was afraid
Uta lose job.
nita lose job. So tu in fact they were like, that song was being played nini, but at Homeboys it was being played, but
They
like,
don't know it's from inside.
and they don't know it was like done by Saint or anything. So that song now goes, when people now started knowing that, oh, it's Saint P, then now they're like, oh, kumbe Saint is a, at that time I'd done a couple of gospel jams, so they're like, oh, okay, Saint P is
You can
a
produce,
gospel.
yes.
Is a gospel producer. Then now I get my first nomination. I didn't win.
For what? For what?
For
Best producer?
Yes.
Now under Groove Awards?
Yes, under Groove Awards.
Okay,
And then now something else that happened during that time, I think 2010-11, I got to work with DK. Song yake ya kwanza ilikuwa inaitwa Naangalia Juu.
Sifanyi jule do, sifanyi ndo mseme huyu boy ana flow, sifanyi ndo li blow, sifanyi ndo li go.
Homeboys production, no?
Sishiki makufoni eti nijulikane
nifanye ifane kitu mfukoni sifanye juu ya kaa nchini talanta wazo ite kipaji maswali wanauliza eti na ifanyaje ini game inalingana umejipangaje nilishajitambua na jua mimi ni nani kama vita inalingana we uko na nani kijana mwokofu nilishatoka gizani nina nguvu za kiroho so tusibishane bidii na itia jamani mpaka nilale moto ya injili yani mpaka iwake naona kuna njaa kuna kama ukame nimetumwa na ya Yesu nikawanye mikate juu naangalia juu nafikiria juu nategemea juu napepea tu juu naangalia juu nafikiria juu nategemea juu napepea tu juu naangalia juu nafikiria juu nategemea juu napepea tu juu naangalia juu nafikiria juu nategemea juu napepea tu juu nagarada kama gangster na Bosco beat utadhani mimi ni rapstar na mimi
hiyo song ilikuwa inapumua, walikuwa nasema inapumua, walikuwa nasema inapumua hiyo song, because I thank God I really did a good job on it that opened up for us now to do Sarisari. Sarisari, yes.
It was you who did that one as well?
Yes. So Sarisari now happened when I was almost leaving Homeboys. And how I left Homeboys.
Hold on, and Furi?
No, I didn't do Furi.
Oh, I didn't do Furi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I left, no,
before leaving
we had done verses for sorry. Before leaving we had done verses for Sarisari, but also remember we couldn't do
pole. Hadi nimesahau kuweza.
Yeah, so when we did Sarisari, we recorded. You remember I had a friend of mine who had a studio in Ngong. We recorded Sarisari there. So at that time, DK calls me, he's like, yo Saint, niko na hii song na nataka kuficha msee anaitwa Antonio Soul. Antonio Soul, we had already met with Antonio Soul. You know, Antonio Soul was a gospel artist. We did a song with Kamlesh. Kamlesh is the one that brought Antonio Soul kwa studio. Tukafanya song inaitwa It's Okay.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
This is Off the Hook. Open your book. Romans 5:3. We glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation works patience, and patience experience, and experience hope, and hope makes not ashamed, because the love of God is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Ghost which is given unto us.
Na wewe mwenyewe ni slave, usiniambie niguse moto na wewe umevaa glove. Tuna filter maji tusimeze inzi, in the process tuna meza ndovu bila wokovu, nika tunatafuta barafu kwa desert saya ukame, ama tunafanya kazi ya kuosha nguruwe. Heri uniue matapishi yangu silambi, sirudi kwa dhambi urembo bila adabu, nika kuvisha nguruwe pete ya dhahabu kwa mapua. Niko shua itapotelea kwa siwe, hata wakituwekea moshi kwa macho. Vision tunazo, hata ka tuna vidonda kwa ulimi, tutakiri kwa vinywa zetu na tunene kwa dini. It's okay. It's okay. Anasema it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anasema it's okay.
But then Anto akatoa chips funga. And then at that time also our industry was very, very weird. Sarisari now comes in. When Sarisari comes in, he has to feature who? Antonio Soul wa chips funga. Nikamwambia lakini bro kutakuwa na noma. Akanambia bro haina noma. Hivi ndo God ndo amesema about this song. So we go to Ngong, we record Sarisari. And I remember telling Anto, I don't want you to be Antonio Soul, the one who sings too much. I want you to just sing. Just a nobody. Just sing. Because even when you listen to the song, he did not sing at Sari, action, I feel. Then after we recorded the song, kuna adlib ya mwisho huko nikamwambia now you can be Antonio Sol now. It was a very exciting experience.
Wanauliza eti mimi nani, mimi nasongesha umati kwani mimi nani, bado kinasonga nina nguvu gani, siri kwa magoti mikono juu angani, klasika zaidi ya mziki, nimependwa na fundi wa mbona si abiki, ni juu yake ama misi ya niki, najua nikimcall hata piki piki, bautuna na feel vizuri, nimebarikiwa ile furi furi, left na JCC ni goody goody, kule nimetoka misi rudi rudi, satisfaction atuongei tukisumbuliwa kasana tukingoja kuchukuliwa mizigo zetu tumepunguziwa neno lake tunafunuliwa kwa neema tumechaguliwa kaguliwa tumeachiliwa
And then now before we release the song I left Homeboys, and how I left Homeboys, I just woke up late and it felt good.
At what?
Yes.
You woke up late and it felt good.